everyone. So today we're going to be talking about calcium. So before surgery, when the dietitian meets with you, one of the things that we do is assess whether or not you're getting enough calcium in your diet because it's such an important mineral for your bone health. And it's often overlooked in our diet. So one thing to keep in mind is that preoperatively for men or women, your goal is to get about 1,000 milligrams of calcium in your diet through a combination of your food choices as well as any supplements you may be taking. If your age is above 50, so in the 51 and above category, then the goal is to get 1,200 milligrams of calcium through your diet and supplement combined. That can be a little bit challenging. For dairy lovers who don't have lactose intolerance, it can be a simpler process because you can buy cow's milk. But if you don't tolerate lactose very well, or you have a whey-based allergy, just know that there are a lot of plant-based items that are now calcium fortified that you can take advantage of. So items such as, of course, lower sugar is always preferred. Low sugar, low fat soy milk. It could be just a lactose-free high protein milk, pea milk, almond milk. The important thing is that calcium doesn't naturally occur in plant milks, and so they're artificially fortified. And so it's very important when you choose these plant-based products to shake it up really, really well before you pour it into your glass to consume. And if you're letting your glass sit for a long time, stir it up a little bit with a spoon so that all that heavy calcium doesn't sit on the bottom, and when you drink it, you actually didn't end up consuming it. So just be very mindful about that. Other dairy products that are rich in calcium are, of course, cheese, cottage cheese, ricotta, whether that's homemade cheese or store-bought. But some less common choices of calcium-rich foods may be beans. You may be surprised to know that about beans or legumes, they're not as rich or dense in calcium, but they certainly have some. There's also calcium-set tofu. And this is generally the firmer types of tofu that you can find at the supermarket, usually in the refrigerated section that you can have. Kale is an example of greens. That would be an excellent choice for that. There's also, going back to dairy, there's also skim milk cheese that's lower in fat that you can purchase. Other things like edamame, again, maybe not as rich, but when you're looking at options, it's kind of nice just to sneak them in wherever you can, right? For a more complete list of calcium-rich foods, you can always visit Dietitians of Canada or HealthLink BC, where there's an exhaustive list of different options, such as canned salmon with bones, excellent choice. So just again, try to meet your target to protect your bones, because after surgery, you're at a higher risk of bone loss and weakening, and so just be mindful to be protective before and after.